Hello, Internet. Suddenly, Karen Aaron, and yeah, I know this news has been out for like a day or two, but I want to talk about it now. And that news is that the IDW TMNT series will be adding a new turtle, and it'll be a yellow bandanaed female turtle. Yeah, and her name is Jenica, which is spelled kind of weird. Now, if you don't know, I've talked about Ninja Turtles before. I've talked about Rise of the TMNT. My trailer reaction for that with the intro was like the most viewed video. Still one of my most viewed videos, period. And I've talked about like all the movies. I've played all the Konami theme games from the 2003 series. I even played TMNT movie game and Smash Up. So, yeah, I'm a fan of the Ninja Turtles. So, when I heard about this, I had to talk about it here. So, let's talk about this. So, yeah, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there already a female turtle in Ninja Turtle? Yes. We all know who that was. That was Venus de Milo from Next Mutation. But the franchise likes to ignore her existence because the show was terrible. It was poorly received. It only lasted one season. And I think the character, her rights, the character rights for her are with Saban because Saban, who originally had like the Power Rangers franchise before they sold it off to Hasbro, or made Next Mutation. So I think the reason why Venus isn't in most TMNT material nowadays is because Saban owns her, owns the character. But who knows? Anywho, let's just read this. So, in the pages of their ongoing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, IDW introduced Jenica. She's a new female member of the team who will be wearing yellow and yield multiple weapons. Jenica was first introduced as a human female in the pages of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 51. A Foot Clan loyalist, Jenica rejected Splinter's leadership of the Foot Clan following Shredder's death. She even went so far as to attempt to defeat Splinter in one-on-one combat. She is bested by Splinter and eventually selected by the ninja teacher to be his new Chunin. Okay, within the clan. Thus, she becomes an ally of the Turtles and even a love interest to their longtime ally, Casey Jones. In the current storyline, Jenica is confronted by Karai, who attempts to swear her loyalty from Splinter back to the Foot Clan. Upon her refusal, Karai stabs Jenica and mortally wounds her. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 95, the Turtles and their allies attempt to heal Jenica with the same ooze that initially created the Turtles. After Metalhead ambushes the team and destroys the ooze supply, Donatello moves to Plan C by providing the transfusion of ooze-infested blood from Leonardo to Jenica in the hopes of finishing the healing process. The transfusion is successful and Jenica springs back to consciousness, but there's a massive side effect. Jenica has been transformed into a turtle. So you see, this is what it looks like in the comics with the blood transfusion. And then she quite quickly turned into a turtle, which I don't think it would happen that quickly. I mean, she just goes from human to turtle just like that. I think it would probably take like a few hours or maybe like 30 minutes, not like instantly. I think that's just a tad bit. I mean, granted, we're talking about a series with mutated turtles who learn ninjutsu from a talking rat. So, I think logic has already been thrown out the window. But yeah, her design is, well, some people have noted how she just looks very, very similar to, the four turtles to the point where she kind of looks like the dude. And if you've seen turtles in real life, you can never tell which one's a male, which one's a female. So, I guess they're trying to be accurate like that, but, whatever. Yeah, and she has a yellow face mask and will employ many weapons, including Wolverine-esque katars and a bow and arrow. Apparently, she was based off an OC because the internet loves OCs. And I know, like, fan fiction and all that is considered a crime against humanity. It's awful. It's abomination. And yes, a lot of it is. But there is some good in it. Okay? It's not all bad. So anyone who's saying, oh, all fan fiction is bad, that's not necessarily true. Because, me, I've read fan fiction, I've seen fan art that makes me question humanity, but there's been some good fan art and there's been some good fan fiction-esque stories. So I'm not going to be completely against fan fiction, although a lot of it is cringy and it just makes me want to burn my eyes out. So, yeah. Yeah, the artist Sophia Campbell, she's the one who created the character. Sure. So yeah, this is where she originally came from Tumblr. Remember Tumblr when they had porn until they got rid of it because it was really, really, really bad PR. Obviously. But yeah, this was an OC, no doubt. Yada, yada, yada. The issue's in quite high demand. You'd think this would lead to a lot of, some backlash. It's not as bad as other times, but there's still people who are a bit upset about it. But apparently this issue is in high demand. It says copies of the issue featuring Jenica's first mutated appearance have been fetching high prices on the secondhand market. They're selling on eBay for prices ranging from $32 to $135. So... and they say here from IDW themselves, put up 100 copies Tuesday for pre-order. They sold out fast. Yeah, so this did get a lot of attention, which was probably what they were hoping for. They wanted this to get people's attention, get people interested in this comic. And yeah, I mean, it worked, clearly. I mean, why else would they be selling it for so high on, eBay? So, yeah. That's the Ninja Turtles right now. The new female turtle, Jenica. We'll have to see how her character evolves, how they treat her, if they're going to make her into one of those female characters who's like, I don't need no man, I'm better than all of you combined. And she just... Those characters are just obnoxious. No one likes Mary Sue's. They're just the worst type of characters. Hopefully she'll have some flaws. She won't be perfection because no one likes perfectionism. I mean, she looks all right, here with this pose and whatnot. She looks fine. She looks kind of cool. But we'll have to wait and see how they handle her character. And part of me wonders about, the new movie, which is going to come out, I don't know, next year or 2021, I don't know. I wonder, I don't think they're going to take inspiration from this necessarily. They might. You never know. But, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, with this. Ninja Turtles is in kind of a somewhat strange place right now. I mean, you got this, you got Rise of TMNT, you got that new movie. Yeah. It's somewhat interesting time for the Turtles. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to describe it. But yeah, what do you think about Jenica? Are you excited about her new character? Are you skeptical? Or do you just not care at all? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, that is all for me. Make sure subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, yada yada. And yeah, that is all, and I am out.